Hello students, welcome back once again. Our subject for today, Geography, Chapter 6, Land Use. As we have seen earlier, we place everything according to its utility and for land purpose. Also, there is specific utility of that land, and according to which the land can be bifurcated, so that is called land use. Like an institution, as I showed you in the earlier slide, Mumbai Institute, airport related to transport, residential area, the Ambani house, commercial area, the BKC. I hope students you can recall that, which we have already learned. So these are the four buildings and are of different uses, and the land allotted to them are for the specific purpose. As we have learned in the earlier video, that land can be sorted out according to the purpose for which it is to be used. That is called land use. Land use is the function of land. Land use varies from area to area, like the residential purpose, commercial, transport, etc. We learnt about land use as it is the purpose for which land in a region is used. As man's need increase, the use of land for different purposes has also increased. We also learnt in the earlier video about the types of land use, rural land use in detail. In rural land use, we learnt about arable land, fallow land, forest land, grassland or pasture lands. And now in this video, we are going to understand the urban land use and its type. In the urban land use, we find commercial land use, residential land use, transport land use, recreational land use, mixed land use, and public utility area. All these we are going to learn in detail in this video. So let's move on, children, to understand what is urban land use. Urban land use. There has been an increase in urban settlements in the 20th century. In urban areas, land is used for different purposes. It is necessary to make maximum use of the land. In urban areas with reference to population, the land is limited, therefore the distribution of population is dense. So let's have a brief explanation. As you can see the picture, you can see industries, residential areas, big towers, that is skyscrapers, commercial areas, transportation like highways, flyovers, and airports. There have been an increase in urban settlement in the 20th century. Okay, everybody liked to come in urban areas, so urbanization increased in the 20th century. And in urban areas, land is used for various purposes. It is necessary to make maximum use of the land, as land is scarce with the increasing population. Okay, with the increasing population, and population needs in urban areas. Populations need in urban areas. So in urban areas, with reference to population, the land is limited. Therefore, proper use of land is very necessary. So, proper use of land is very necessary in urban land use. Urban land use can be classified into following uses. So, we'll just see what are the classification. Can you see big towers, tower buildings, and open garden area? So this is a residential and open land area. Okay, can you see the big towers, and to this end you can see garden areas, you can see the transport. So this is a residential and open land area, transport zones, and entertainment parks. Okay, students? So in urban areas, the land is used for commercial use or for commercial purpose. Some parts of city are only used for commercial purpose. Are you getting it, students? Commercial land use or for commercial purpose, the land is being used. Some parts of city are only used for commercial purpose. You must have visited Nariman Point area, Fort area, Lower Parel. Have you ever visited there, students, to Nariman Point area, Fort area, or Lower Parel area? Those are the areas specific for the commercial purpose. In these areas, there are many banks. You'll find banks, shops, and offices. Okay, in these areas you will find what? You will find only banks, shops, and offices. This has given rise to the concept of the Central Business District, that is CBD. CBD what? Trade. CBD trade. For example, in Mumbai, the Fort area of Fort area, okay, in Mumbai, the Fort area, or the BKC, Bandra Kurla complex. This is the first classified land, that is commercial land use. Now we'll see this one. The second one is a residential land use. Here the main area or land is used for residential purpose. You can see the skyscrapers, the buildings. Okay. So it is used for residential purpose. In this area, houses and residential buildings are included. Since population is more in the urban areas, residential lands use has increased horizontally. Okay, once again I'll repeat, residential land areas or residential land use have increased horizontally as well as vertically, students. You can see big storage tower buildings. Now, our next use is transport land use. Transport land use. As used in urban areas, transportation facilities are important for the movement of goods and people. As used in urban areas, transportation facilities are important for the movement of goods and people. The various purpose, okay, and different types of transportation facilities are found in cities like public bus stops, railway lines, metros, monorails, commercial vehicles, etc. In addition to this, the number of private vehicles is also large. Hence, in public road, railway lines, station, petrol pump, transport, bus depots and vehicles repair centers occupy large area. Hence, these all are included in transport land use. And the pictures are international airport. Can you see over there? International airport, the bus depot, metro train, ATC, traffic control, highway, facilities for transport purpose. So next we'll see public utility area. For the various needs of population, some services are provided by the local governing bodies, state governments or central government. The area under these services comes under the category, or it is found to be in this particular categories, that is to the public utility area. Now, which are these public utility areas? Hospitals, post office, police station, police ground, schools, colleges, university, etc. All these are as public utility area. Now, the land used under this category is important. These services diffuse the tension caused due to burgeoning population. Picture over here given is the KEM hospital, the Bombay GPO and the police station. The last one is the recreation land use, the recreational land use. In cities, some areas have to be specially reserved for the entertainment of the population. The use of such entertainment population space is mainly for fields, gardens, swimming pools, theaters, etc. Now use of these such land space, okay, use of these such land space are mainly for the fields, gardens, swimming pools, theaters, etc. This is a picture of an opera house theater, the hanging garden, and the other gardens over there. Now all these type of land use, when it gets mixed up, it is called as mixed land use. Nowadays, township culture goes on increasing. So, in some areas, we find all these uses together. Such areas are said to be mixed land use. They indicate residential areas, entertainment areas, etc. And on maps, special colors are used to indicate such areas. Red indicates residential, the blue color indicates commercial, the yellow for agricultural purpose, and green for forest area. So can you see in this picture, all these colors are indicated over here. Okay, this is called as mixed land use. So now students, we learnt the urban land use and its settlement. So we have gone through both the rural land use as well as the urban land use. Thank you students.